Hey, this is Paul the Grind Lord, and welcome to the Grind Lord channel. So today, I took a handful of my favorite splits, 7's, and I just want to go over a few of them with you. So, first things first, I like all the underground stuff, and one of the things I had most fun with was there was a film not too long ago called Slave to the Grind. And it put me on to a lot of bands that were in Grindcore at that time when he was filming. And one of my favorites was Agathocles that he got me into. So he also has a site called Death by Digital, and I basically order a whole bunch of splits, a whole bunch of 7's, and a lot of records off of him. So here's kind of like all of my Agathocles. I got their split with Rack. I got their split with I can't even read. Looks like Paramania. That's pretty cool. I got Agathocles and Corrupt Vision. This is also this one was actually pretty cool. Society of Steel is probably one of my favorites off of Agathocles. And then this one, I actually got a Bandcamp. It's them and this guy from, I want to say he's from the Czech Republic. I could be wrong, but this dude has a band named Slund, and these guys are just awesome together. Slund is I got off of a recommendation from my friend Chris, who you'll probably meet on this channel soon enough. He got me into Slund, and I saw that they had a split with the Agathocles, so of course I bought it. And this is probably one of the most badass splits that I own. I really love this one, and this one I got for like $5 maybe. Agathocles and Restos Humanos. Fun fact: Restos Humanos just was on a Italian compilation for a grindcore label that's starting off in Italy. If I got a link, I'll put it in the description, but I had first heard them from this split with the Agathocles, and now I see they're actually, they're getting bigger, getting onto a label, but it's pretty cool to see stuff like that. Agathocles and Psycho Sin, another one that I got by Death by Digital, pretty cool. This one is probably my favorite Agathocles split. It's called Grind Pope. Come on. Grind Lord, Grind Pope. You see why I laughed? This is Sposa and Alto Mare, I think. Sposa and Alto Mare. They definitely hold their own with Agathocles. Agathocles is known for just having like 7 splits a year. And sometimes they use some of the same songs, but sometimes different recordings, sometimes they're live. But this one was pretty cool to see the other band actually hold their own against Agathocles, which not many bands can do. And if you don't know, Agathocles is a Mincecore band out of Belgium, and they're pretty badass. So if you ever get a chance, check that out. Mincecore is really just kind of like the old school way of having grind, whereas some grind is a little bit more metal. This stuff is more crust punk, more hardcore punk to be exact, and they are very much in the left wing of left-leaning politics. So it's pretty cool to see stuff like that. Another one, this one was probably my first 7 that I ever bought, and from my favorite vocalist of all time. This is Anal Trump. My favorite vocalist being Travis from Cattle Decapitation, and Anal Trump came out in 2016. This album debuted the day of the election in 2016. So yeah, it was a little bit fucked. And this album in general had 30 songs, and the whole album is less than 3 minutes long. So you do the math, and some of this shit does not make sense on why it would work, but it fucking does, and it is one of my favorites. Just the song titles alone, you gotta treat them like shit. Blood coming out of her wherever, there's my African American. Poor people are too stupid to get a loan from their parents. And my favorite lyrics on here, my favorite lyrics is I date my daughter. Just because he has the gall to say this with a serious face. My daughter's a hot piece of Trump-aliciousness. So yeah, this is Anal Trump, and this album's titled That Makes Me Smart. You can get it on Bandcamp for free, the digital, but I believe these copies, I got this at a cattle decapitation show for $10, so this was money well worth it. Another one, this is something I'm pretty proud of. So if some of you don't know, I'm Mexican and Italian, so I love it when I get an Italian grindcore band or a Mexican grindcore band. But this is Brujeria's Machetazos. I am stumbling a bit. Yes, I do speak a little bit of Spanish, but these guys take the cake for it. This is an original copy of their 7. So this is before they recorded Matando Güeros. So some of these songs have songs that are on Matando Güeros, but this also has a few songs that aren't on there, like some of their earlier stuff. It's really cool. I very much enjoy it. And it's cool to have an original copy from 1992. So I found this on, I believe I found this on Discogs for about $15, maybe less than that. I don't quite remember. This is another one from Brujeria, American Czar. This is basically another anti-Trump 7 that they had. They had another anti-Trump 7 called Viva Presidente Trump. That one was awesome. I love that song. It's just when it sold out pretty quickly because there was a big gap from like 2001, 2003 to like 2016 where they didn't have any material. So when people saw that they returned, they kind of just bought up all the stuff. So I didn't get a copy, and then some of the copies on Discogs are going for like $30-$40 for that 7. So I'll buy it when I find a good price for it, or if they repress it. But I bought this one when this came out, and this is just another fuck you to Trump. And just so some of you know, I fucking hate Trump. So if you like Trump, I don't really give a shit. But this is fucking hilarious. The voiceover in the beginning of this is pretty fucking funny. Just a Russian guy and Trump arguing over a phone, so it's pretty funny. And if you understand Spanish at all and you translate some of this shit, it's really hilarious. So definitely have a look at that. Another thing that I have is this is Cattle Decapitation's 1997 demo called 10 Torments of the Damned. So this is the only release with the original members of Cattle Decapitation, and if you know now that Travis joined the band right after this was released, and so this recording does not have Travis Ryan in it. So this is all different, and it's very much grindcore. It's very short. The whole thing is like 9-8 minutes long, 10 songs. So it's pretty cool. It's cool to have in my collection. I don't listen to it much because there's really nothing too special about it besides the artwork. So, but other than that, it's kind of generic. Oh, here we go. This is a little promo thing that Cattle Decapitation had before their album Homivore came out. So this is their Decapitation EP. It's kind of just like a little preview of what the songs were that were coming out on Homivore. So it's pretty cool to have like a little special edition release that they did before that. So it's very much like Gore grindy. But once again, like those first couple albums were very hard to listen to, and even Travis says, you know, they weren't trying to be grindcore, they were just trying to be death metal. but they hadn't worked it out yet. This I also got from Death by Digital. This is Brutal Truth and Rupture's split EP. This is, I love Brutal Truth. I just think they could have done more than one song on here. So the song they have on here is called Vision, and then the 2 other tracks are just live tracks, nothing real special. But the other half of this, Rupture, it just sounds like ass. So I don't listen to this thing often, but it's pretty cool to just have a split from Brutal Truth. So I mostly just have that for collection's sake. This release right here is one of my favorites from this year, and this came out in January of 2022, and that is the Holy Grinder Christian Lovers split. I had no idea who Christian Lovers were until I got this split. I knew who Holy Grinder was. I liked them, and this was the first thing that I bought from them. So I very much enjoyed the first half of the split, which was them. They do their thing, and it was a little bit of noise aspect to it. But then Christian Lovers part comes in. It's all noise, and it's with a little bit of grind mixed into it. So this was pretty fucking sweet, and I absolutely love this. So it made me a permanent fan of Christian Lovers. So if you get a chance to check this out, definitely do. This is Holy Grinder and Christian Lovers split. Definitely check this out. So that's it for part 1 of this. There's going to be another part coming up soon, but that's all I have for you today. This is Paul, the Grind Lord. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever the hell you want. Who am I to tell you anything else? So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much.